Hello, speed enthusiasts. Welcome to Raceborn, your go-to channel for the latest Formula One news. Today, we're diving into stories ranging from Rudolf Ratzenberger's emotional memories of his son Roland to the behind-the-scenes drama at Red Bull with the imminent departure of Adrian Newey and the moves at Sauber with Audi's arrival. Get ready for a journey filled with excitement and revelations. But before we dive in, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our exclusive F1 news and analysis here at Raceborn. And if you're already part of our family, don't forget to share this video with your F1 loving friends so they can join us on this thrilling journey too. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. Rudolf Ratzenberger, at 90 years old, takes us on a journey through memories that still echo in his heart since that fateful April 30th, 1994. Can you imagine the scene? Rudolf, not a big Formula One enthusiast at the time, had just returned from vacation in Mexico with his wife Margit. On that day, they stumbled upon the live broadcast of the qualifying session in Imola. As he watched TV, Rudolf witnessed something that would change his life forever. He describes the moment he saw Roland's red-white-red helmet at the corner, his head moving, and instantly knew that something terrible had happened. "It's over," were his words that echoed amidst the agony of that moment. But the tragedy wasn't limited to the track. Roland, already an established driver in Japan, had big dreams in F1. He comforted his mother, assuring her that everything would be fine. However, shortly thereafter, his words faded amidst the brutal reality of loss. Imagine the weight Rudolf carried in that moment. He, the only one in the house to fully comprehend the magnitude of the tragedy, had to hold the reins of grief until he could share it with his wife. And even then, acceptance was a painful and lengthy process. And even after 30 years, the memories remain vivid, like a wound that never fully heals. Rudolf painfully recalls the moment he had to identify his son's body, a memory that haunts his existence to this day. Now, let's delve into the bombshell news shaking the corridors of Red Bull. According to the German site F1 Insider, the Austrian team is about to officially announce Adrian Newey's departure, the legendary designer who left his mark in the sport. This divorce between Red Bull and Newey marks the end of an 18-year partnership, which yielded no less than 6 constructors' titles and 7 drivers' titles. Impressive, isn't it? But what prompted this impactful decision? Well, it seems that the team's backstage isn't as smooth as it used to be. Earlier this year, we had an incident involving Christian Horner, the team principal, and some allegations of inappropriate conduct. Although he was cleared after an internal investigation, this episode exposed a power division within Red Bull, with Horner on one side and Helmut Marko on the other. And what does this have to do with Newey's departure? Well, it seems that the designer has felt that his presence in the team is increasingly marginalized, especially with the rise of the RB17 hypercar project. Nevertheless, Newey still harbors a strong desire to remain involved in F1, even if he's no longer in the day-to-day operations of the team as before. Will we see the end of Red Bull's dominance in the sport? And what does this mean for drivers like Max Verstappen? Now, onto the battle for cockpits at Sauber, which will soon be under Audi's command. With Guan Yu Zhou and Valtteri Bottas contracts ending at the end of 2024, the pressure is on for these drivers to prove their worth. Both have yet to achieve consistent results this season, making the fight for the Audi seat even more thrilling. But Sauber CEO Andreas Seidl made it clear that the decision won't be easy. Amid discussions and performance analyses, the team is keeping an eye on the driver market in search of the best duo for 2025. And even with the current level of performance, Zhou and Bottas remain in the race for the coveted Audi seat. Will one of them secure their spot on the grid? However, Audi's choice to have Nico Hülkenberg starting next year raises interesting questions. According to Seidl, the team needs an experienced driver to assist in the project's development, and Hülkenberg fits that profile perfectly. But will experience be enough to ensure the team's success? And what will be the second driver's role in this equation? At this moment, I invite you, our dear viewer, to reflect on the stories behind the helmets and the tracks, for it is these stories that truly connect us to the beating heart of this sport. And remember, we're here to bring you all the exciting news and stories from the world of Formula One. Until the next race, here at Raceborn.